Dr. Becker is an assistant professor of neurology at Johns Hopkins and the director of the International Neurorehabilitation Institute in Lutherville, Maryland. Dr. Becker is investigating ways to improve function in people with spinal cord disorders for which there currently is no treatment available. Additionally, Dr. Becker performs research outside of the box of traditional rehabilitation. This is probably the most exciting research one can do as a physician, combining traditional science with fun and recreation while improving the lives of patients. Every year, Dr. Becker and some of his patients travel to Crested Butte, Colorado to work with the Adaptive Sports Center. The Adaptive Sports Center provides high-quality adventure activities for individuals with disabilities in and around the Crested Butte area. The people highlighted in this film are patients of Dr. Becker's who are living with spinal cord-related disorders. Through hard work with Dr. Becker, they are improving their condition, ability, and quality of life.
The one credit for me is, and I've heard many people say it in the professions, that I never give up. But it's discouraging at times because it's basically heading towards 10 years that I've lost. I look at it, I term it as being lost. And years ago, I wouldn't have done this, what I'm doing here this week. It's been a positive experience. And I can see with other people in their situations, whether they're trying to do from a standing position or a sitting position like myself, it's a big deal no matter how you do it.
I'm vision impaired through a brain injury, which is classified as cerebellar ataxia. I'd say yesterday would probably be one of my top 10 days of my life, I was just excited because I knew that they were going to challenge me and I knew that they were going to figure out some really cool ways for me to do things. My proprioceptive sense, my sense of touch, has become my highly developed sense since my eyes don't target so well. And so what was amazing is that I was doing the whole thing pretty much by feel. And so it was a really neat way to experience the mountain. I don't even know how to explain it, but it was better than seeing it.
Transverse myelitis.
When were you diagnosed with this, do you remember?
It was in 2008. I don't know the month, but my initial onset was August 25th, 2008.
How has it been? How would you describe it?
I like it a lot.
You're having a great time?
Yeah. All my friends are jealous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have they seen any pictures of what
Yeah,
it
I've
looks
been
like
posting Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and all that. I just think it's fun because I push myself hard and I'm willing to kind of do anything.
Yeah, I watched you out there. You were really courageous.
Yeah.
So now you've used a couple of the different types of machines, right? Mm-hmm. Which one did you like the best?
I can go either way. I don't have a particular favorite.
So you like them both?
Yeah.
If you were going to describe it, how would you describe this experience?
Awesome.
Well, I'm a big fan of snowboarding, although my experience is extremely limited. But the opportunity came about, and then Dr. Becker presented it, and I said, yeah, I think I'd be interested in seeing how it would respond to altitude. I've never been up this high before. There was a certain level of anxiety there. I'm here by myself with people that I don't know, but everyone's really nice, so I'm as of today, as of right now, everything's going really well. Definitely something I would love to be involved with next year if it's possible. So it's been positive all the way around, and I'd like to continue to grow with his group also. I've met some really nice people here, and I'd like to continue some of those relationships if I can, and just see where it goes.
Well, I was in an appointment with Dr. Becker, and I wanted to do the scuba diving thing with him because I'd seen he was going to do that sometime. So I connected with him for that purpose and do more physical therapy, and then he just said, hey, do you want to go skiing? Yeah, I was surprised I could steer with a stand-up skier. You didn't see that part yet, but I feel I have more control with a stand-up steer because it's more like skiing with a leg pushing down with the legs and the weight, and yeah, it's more natural to me.
Probably one of the major benefits is confidence building. When people are diagnosed with something, they have an incurable disease, and there are lots of things that are just ruled off the list. But now they're able to do some things that they thought they couldn't do, which makes them feel better about themselves in general.
I had a hemangioblastoma between C3, C4, C5, and C6 in that area. Basically a benign tumor that was right inside the spinal column. So they had to basically cut open the back of my spine. They didn't know how bad it was going to be until they got in there. So they said you could come out of it fine, like you are, or you could be quadriplegic. But if we didn't do anything, I would have been paralyzed eventually. It just would have been a slow process. It's great to be around this community. Oh, the adaptive team and organization has just been awesome. They've been, everybody's super friendly and helpful, and they're just pumped to have people come out and enjoy the snow, I feel better about my situation. Well, Dr. Becker and his staff, Heather, and they've all been great. I mean, made it super simple for the traveling and all that. They've kind of taken care of everything, which is really nice, and they're always looking out for everyone all the time, pretty much.
Yeah, I agree.
So, and they get to have some fun. We get to hang out with them, and that's a bonus.